All right. Okay. To those of you just coming into the Zoom, take the attendance into the line group right now. Yeah. Any volunteer for a group presentation for today class? You can raise your hand for me, please, if you are. Okay. Okay, now we can start checking the attendance into the line group, right? So for ECP, right? So we are going to have a final exam, right, on 28 November on site, including listening and reading test. And just make sure that you are on site on that day. And to those who just want to exam for this course, you can take the real TOEIC test and then submit to me with a score above 700. It would be fine, right? And you can finally get A for sure if you do exempted. Yeah, ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, you can type A for me, please. พิมพ์ A นิดนึง A ยกเสกนะครับ Okay, how many of you here? Let me check, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 40 students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45 students checking the attendance here. 33 participation. Okay, good. All right, so I think it's time for a group presentation. I'm going to stop my screen here and you can share your screen here, okay? 1, 2, 3, go.
We're having a technical technique. Just wait a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Good afternoon, Professor and friends. We are Group 7, and today we are going to present about if clauses, relative clauses, and noun clauses. I'm 323 Shanikan.
I am 313 Kevin Parknet. I'm 319 Jilaporn.
I am 351 Pilapat.
I am 359 Rasika.
I am 367 Wilhong.
Okay, now let's begin into the first clause, if clause. If clause are conditional sentences. Conditional sentences are natural language sentences that express that one thing is contingent on something else. If introduces a condition or something which may or may not happen, depending on circumstances. And the main clause presents the results. If clause type 1, for the situations that can really happen at present or in the future or the real situation. Form if clause plus main clause. We use simple present with will plus infinitive. Example, if this game is good, I will play it. Or I will play the game if it is good. Next, if clause type 2, for situations that will probably never happen at present or in future or unreal situations. We use simple past and would plus infinitive. Example, if I lived in Australia, I would be a farmer. Or I would be a farmer if I lived in Australia. And the last type, if clause type 3. Situations that did not happen in the past. We use past perfect tense and would plus have and plus past participle. Example, if I had had nothing to do, I would have come. Or I would have come if I had had nothing to do.
Next is the relative clause. A relative clause is one kind of dependent clause. It has a subject and verb but can stand alone as a sentence. A relative clause always begins with a relative pronoun. We substitute for a noun phrase, or a pronoun when a sentence combined. There are two types of relative clauses, are defining and non-defining. First, let's consider when the relative pronoun is the subject of a defining relative clause. We can use who, which, or that. True relative clause can, or the relative clause can come after the subject or the object of the sentence. We can drop the relative pronoun. For example, I am looking for a secretary who or that can use a computer well. The people who or that live on the island are very friendly. Next, let's talk about when the relative pronoun is the object of the clause. In this case, we can drop the relative pronoun if we want to. Here are some examples. She loves chocolate. I bought. The university she likes is famous. Next, a non-defining relative clause gives us extra information about something. We don't need this information to understand the sentence. For example, I live in London, which has some fantastic park. Everyone knows where London is, so which has some fantastic park is an extra information. We don't use that in non-defining relative clauses, so we need to use which if the pronoun refers to a thing or who if it refers to a person. We can drop the relative pronoun in this kind of clause, even if the relative pronoun is the object of the clause. For example, my boss, who is very nice, lives in Manchester. And yesterday, I called our friend Julie, who lives in New York.
So now let's move on to our last clause is noun clause. Okay, so let's see the definition and its function. A noun clause function as a noun in a sentence. It follows a linking or copular verb to describe or modify the subject of the sentence, unlike noun phrases. Noun clauses contain both a subject and a verb. So noun clause can be separated into two clauses, is dependent clause and relative clause. Dependent clause add meaning to independent clauses in a variety of ways by acting like adjective, adverbs, or nouns. And the relative clause are dependent clauses that modify or give more information about a noun in the independent clause. So let's see the example of noun clause. Like the first sentence, I like what I see. Like all clauses, a noun clause has a subject and a verb in this example. The subject of the clause is I, and the verb is see. And the next sentence, I know that patience has its limits. In this example, the subject of the clause is patience, and the verb is has.
And next topic is about the game Kahoot. Let me change the screen and put the code for you.
Guys, you can join the Kahoot now. We have a special little gift for the winner. The question is only 15 questions, so it's not take too long.
Okay, we'll begin now. Let's start off with the first question. The question is, do you think you blank be there at any time over the weekend? If so, can you give him a message? The correct answer is we'll see, because this sentence is a present future tense, and at the beginning of the sentence is do you, which is a present simple. Question number 2 is the bistro blank we had lunch last week has been just closed by health inspectors. The right answer is where, because we are talking about the bistro, which means small restaurant. So the appropriate related clause is where. Come and see what blank the chef at least had dreamed of this year. Because the word what in the middle of the sentence is not used for question, but it used as a noun clause. The subject is chef and main verb is had dreams of. So the word what supposed to be referred to an object. Number 4, the organization provides help to blank. The correct answer is whoever needs it. After the word to must be a noun clause, and the noun clause that has properly and correct order is letter B, the blue one. Whoever needs it. Number 5, if the prisoners attempt to escape from prison, blank. The correct answer is they will be caught. The prisoner is a plural noun in this sentence. The correct grammatical forms and appropriate meaning needs to be passive voice with if clause condition 1.
Yes, the questions are, if I blank that parking space, I would never have parked there. The correct answer is had paid, because this is the clause number 3, clause type number 3. The situation that it didn't happen in the past, use past perfect plus would have plus past participle. For next question. Yes, if the product is not safe, we will not sell it. This is clause type number 1, a situation that can happen at present or in the future. Next question. We blank in such a great mess now if we blank it before. The correct answer is wouldn't be and had known. Yes, because it's fit perfect. Number 9, blank, wise. I would have taken the plane later and left the meeting. Yes, if I had been wise, I would have taken the plane later and left the meeting. This is clause type 3. I would have met you at the airport if I blank that you were arriving. The correct answer is I would have met you at the airport if I had known that you were arriving, because that's in the past.
Okay, now the answer is whose, because it is a substitute for possessive noun. Let's go for next question. This is the easiest part of today. You know, Bang is coming for the party. Okay, the answer is true because it is a substitute for subject noun. Let's go. They are closing the school. Bang, I studied when I was child. Which one it is? Okay, the answer is that because it can be used for subject or object. And it can be used in relative clause.
Recorded.
This is the easy one. A song is calm in which someone intentionally set on fire. The answer is which because it stands for things and can be used for in non-restrictive relative clause. Okay, let's go for the final question today. Go. Okay, the electrician whom I asked for assistance was helpful. The answer is form because it stands for people and it is a substitute for object pronoun. And that's all for today. Good job, everyone. Let's see. Okay, PJ FM, we have some prize for you. Yeah.
Yeah, the price is 60 million baht. Thank you for today.
All right, thank you so much for a group presentation. Okay, just send the PDF file into the live groups, okay, to make sure that we're done for a presentation for today class. Yep, good. That's it. All right, so shall we move to the lesson for ECP for today? I'm going to let you listen for a full listening test just because it want to make sure that you can see the test format and be consistent with the practice test together. Yep. All right, again, so what you need to do is that it is a long session for listening test just because it's full. It takes about 45 minutes set. I'm going to, emphasize on part 3 and 4 just because it requires your comprehensive listening, right? So it is a long way to listen to, meaning that it implies that you have to be you have to be patient for listening here, just because when it comes to the real test, you have to do for full listening test. That's it. All right, shall we go for listening here? 1, 2, 3, go.
Part 1. Directions. In part 1 of the test, you will be shown 6 photographs and hear 4 statements about each photograph. The statements will be marked A, B, C, and D. All statements will be spoken only once and not written down. For each photograph, choose the statement that accurately describes what can be seen in the photograph. Look at a sample photograph. Listen to the 4 statements. A.
The ship is very modern.
B.
Passengers are boarding the ship.
C.
Palm trees are planted along the waterfront.
D.
People are having a party on a boat.
Statement C
Palm trees are planted along the waterfront.
is the most accurate description of what can be seen in the photograph. Therefore, you should mark your answer choice C. This part will now start with question 1. Select your answers as you listen.
Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A. The plane is docked at the airport. B. There is luggage being put onto the plane. C. There are many people boarding the plane. D. There are maintenance workers fixing the plane. Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
The woman is drinking a cup of coffee.
B.
The woman is listening to music.
C.
The woman is talking on her cell phone.
D.
The woman is looking at the newspaper.
Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A. She is fixing the wheel on her bike. B. She is changing the tire on her car. C. She is putting oil into her car. D. She is standing behind the windmill. Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A. They are very close to the chairlift. B. They are making snow. C. The people are skiing down the mountain. D. All of the skiers are wearing helmets. Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
The people are drinking glasses of juice.
B.
She is giving a presentation about September's sales figures.
C.
All of the women are sitting down.
D.
One of the women is giving a business presentation on a whiteboard.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
The men are adjusting headsets.
B.
The women are wearing headsets.
C.
The men are using a mouse with a laptop.
D.
The women are talking to each other.
Part 2. Directions. In Part 2 of the test, you will listen to 25 questions, each followed by 3 potential responses. The responses will be marked A, B, and C. All questions and responses will be spoken only once and not written down. For each question, choose the response that accurately answers it. This part will now start with question 7. Select your answers as you listen.
Now let us begin with question number 7. Number 7.
Where should I put the extra extension cords?
A. In the top drawer. B. The deadline is strict. C. After today's meeting. Number 8. How often should the windows be washed? A.
Please pass me my glasses.
B.
At least twice a year.
C.
Friday, March 3rd.
Number 9.
I'd be happy to make you dinner.
A. Thanks, but let's go out. B. At most $50. C. It was wonderful. Number 10. Which shoes fit you best? A.
He's physically fit.
B.
Make sure to tie them tight.
C.
The striped ones.
Number 11.
Is this the theater box office?
A. The head office is in Chicago. B. Yes, you can buy tickets here. C. The play was impressive. Number 12. Where is the entrance to the parking garage? A.
It's $10 per hour.
B.
Take a right turn up ahead.
C.
The entrance exam was difficult.
Number 13.
Do you have the key to the meeting room, or should I ask someone else?
A. The meeting will last over an hour. B. I think I have it in my desk. C. It's a key factor. Number 14. Did Mark submit a proposal yet? A.
Yes, he's in charge of waste disposal.
B.
Print it double-sided.
C.
No, he is still working on it.
Number 15. Would you please help Janet move that table? A,
Where should we put it?
B,
Yes, she made a great impression.
C,
On the third floor.
Number 16.
What style of dress do you want to buy?
A, in the dressing room. B, I'd like to try this on. C, something appropriate for summer. Number 17. When is the new department store scheduled to open? A,
In time for Christmas.
B,
I never opened it.
C,
Yes, you can use a shopping cart.
Number 18.
The advertisement has been effective, hasn't it?
A, no, it was an internet advertisement. B, yes, sales have increased. C, turn on the television. Number 19. How can I help out? A,
I was inside the room.
B,
It was helpful.
C,
You could wash the dishes.
Number 20.
Why hasn't the delivery person come all this week?
A, I heard he was sick. B, no, I read it in the newspaper. C, I think it's $5. Number 21. I don't expect to be able to finish this work in time. A,
A finished product.
B,
Maybe you should ask for help.
C,
We should inspect the equipment.
Number 22.
Shall we ship this package at an express or normal rate?
A, it's not an urgent shipment. B, it was a very large ship. C, due to the high unemployment rate. Number 23.
Why don't you buy a new suit for the presentation?
A, did you win the award? B, I'll follow your advice. C, it'll suit your company's needs. Number 24. Where can I call a taxi? A,
At the intersection over there.
B,
Today at 3 p.m.
C,
No, there is no tax on this.
Number 25. We had dinner at the new Italian restaurant last night. A,
You will have a good time.
B,
Yes, he's a chef from Milan.
C,
I still haven't been there.
Number 26.
The merger hasn't been finalized yet, has it?
A, they exceeded the initial sales forecast. B, no, but it will be soon. C, I'll return it by the end of the day. Number 27. Who reserved the convention center? A,
It is located near a subway station.
B,
She deserved the award.
C,
An election candidate.
Number 28.
Don't you need to get to the airport at least 3 hours early?
A, I need a few hours to read it. B, no, that's unnecessary. C, She lost her boarding pass. Number 29. Why don't we take a tour of the house? A,
No, I already saw this exhibit.
B,
Sure, I'd like to take a look too,
C,
because the tenant will be moving out soon.
Number 30. How long has this company been in business? A,
It was founded in 1958.
B,
The meeting is at 5 o'clock.
C,
It's around 5 meters, I guess.
Number 31.
Jonathan knows the sales figures.
A, enter the figures in the spreadsheet. B, is he in the office now? C, I can't figure out what's going on.
Part 3. Directions. In Part 3 of the test, you will listen to 13 conversations. Every conversation will be followed by 3 questions about it. Each question will have 4 answer choices, marked A, B, C, and D. Each conversation will be spoken only once and not written out. For each question, choose the answer choice that accurately answers it.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation. Miss Potter, the package that you sent to the advertising agency in Tokyo was returned today. It seems that you sent it to the wrong address.
Actually, I received an email from the Tokyo office today informing me that they relocated their office yesterday. I wish they had told me earlier.
Well, that's unfortunate. It seemed unfair that you had to pay for the postage. It must have been expensive to send such a large package.
Yes, it was. I'm going to request that the company in Tokyo pay me back.
Number 32. What are the speakers discussing? Number 33. What problem does the woman mention? Number 34. What does the woman say she will do? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. This is Mike Judge, your host for the morning news here at QQBC 99.5. Today, our guest is business leader Karen Chambers. She recently opened a chain of health food stores across the state. How did you get the idea, Ms. Chambers?
Well, I majored in food and nutrition and I minored in business administration. So my goal was to utilize what I learned in college to open a successful company.
Ah, I see. What factor do you think has contributed most to the success of your chain of stores?
I think it's due to the recent trend of people showing enormous interest in health and fitness.
Number 35. Who most likely is the woman? Number 36. What did the woman want to do? Number 37. According to the woman, what is the main reason for her success? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation. Hello, I am here because I'm interested in buying an instrument. My son just turned 7 years old today, and I thought it would be a great birthday present. Could you give me some advice on what to buy?
Well, I usually suggest that children start by learning the piano. String instruments such as guitars or violins can be difficult for children to hold. On the other hand, a piano is fine for children as they can learn musical principles easily.
I see. However, do you think my son is too young to begin learning an instrument?
Not at all. Actually, Children can learn as young as 3 years old. Here is a pamphlet that will give you some information about the lessons for children that we offer.
Number 38. Where most likely are the speakers? Number 39. What does the woman suggest doing? Number 40. What does the woman give the man? Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Steve, did you notice that this month there was a slight decrease in the number of viewers for our show? I'm worried our new host, Jim Cruz, isn't very popular with viewers.
I know. I was expecting a lot more viewers. I think we need to spend more money on advertising.
I see. Maybe a lot of people are just unaware of the show. I'll get in touch with an advertising agency right away.
Thanks. Tell me if you need any assistance.
Number 41. Who most likely are the speakers? Number 42. According to the woman, what is the reason for the problem? Number 43. What solution does the man suggest? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Miss Spencer. Why did you come to work particularly early today? Usually I'm the only one here at this time.
Well, I have to leave work early today in order to attend my sister's wedding, so I came in early. By the way, do you think you could do me a favor?
Sure, I'd be happy to. What seems to be the problem?
The stapler ran out of staples. Do you think you could bring me some more from the supply closet on the second floor? I have something to do right now.
Number 44. What does the man ask about? Number 45. What will the woman do after work? Number 46. What will the man probably do next? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Marcus, have you finished designing the layout for our new online clothing store? I'm really excited to start selling our clothes online as well as at the offline store. Can I see the website?
Sure, but there are still a few changes I would like to make. I'm worried that some customers might get confused while navigating the website. I think I need to simplify the interface more. What do you think?
Actually, I like it the way it is. I don't think it's too confusing. However, I think we need to add more photographs of the products. If customers can't see exactly how the products look, they might be discouraged from making a purchase online.
Number 47. Where do the speakers work? Number 48. What does the man want to do with the website? Number 49. What does the woman suggest doing? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Sarah. I'm making plans for the next business conference in the summer. What venues would you recommend?
I think Highwind Hotel has great conference rooms and all the necessary equipment you might need. I've planned seminars as well as weddings there, and they always do a great job.
All right. I'll give them a call and reserve their spaces today.
Did you release a newsletter about it yet?
No, I just want to confirm the venues first, and then we'll start sending out emails and newsletters.
Great. Let me know if you need any help.
Thanks. In fact, can you take a look at a draft I'm working on? I'd like your opinion on it.
Number 50. What does the man talk about? Number 51. What does the woman mention about the venue? Number 52. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, Mrs. Stevenson. Do you have a minute to discuss the new contract you offered me?
Actually, I'm on my way to appointment. Is there a problem with the contract?
Actually, there is. The vacation time is much lower on the new contract, and I had planned a trip to Europe this summer.
I see. Have you already paid for your flights and accommodation?
Yes, I have. I had been planning it for months. It is a large amount of money.
I see. I'm sure we can work it out. I think I can extend your old contract until after your vacation. I don't want you to lose your money. Come to my office at around 3 p.m. today, and we will try to work something out.
Number 53. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 54. What does the woman mean when she says,
I'm on my way to appointment?
Number 55. What does the woman want to know? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Beth. Do you like amusement parks?
Yeah, I really like them.
Some of us from the accounting department are going to Dreamworld on Saturday for a team bonding day.
Oh, really? I've never been there before. I had some plans this Saturday, but I can easily change them. What time were you thinking of going?
We should meet around 10 a.m. at Central Station. It will be much easier to take the subway because it's hard to find parking at the amusement park.
Okay, sounds good. I will book all of the tickets on my credit card online so we don't have to wait in the line.
Number 56. What does the man imply when he says,
some of us from the accounting department are going to Dreamworld on Saturday for a team bonding day?
Number 57. What does the woman say about her plans? Number 58. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation with three speakers.
Are you guys ready? We need to leave shortly because the show starts in an hour. The traffic will be very busy.
Yeah, we better go soon. I'm so excited. I've never seen a Broadway show before. I'll call John and see if he is ready to go or not.
Tell him I can pick him up with my car on the way there. Otherwise, he has to take the subway, and that will take a long time.
Yeah, you're right. I will text him and let him know we are on the way.
Do not text him. I will just call him now and let him know. Oh, and Judy, I will give you some money for parking because it is quite expensive at the theater. Number 59. Where are the speakers planning to go? Number 60. What does the woman offer to do? Number 61. What does the man offer to give to the woman? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and gift card.
Okay, the body wash set on special today is $68. Do you have a customer loyalty card?
I have a discount coupon I want to use while it's still valid. It's in my bag. Here it is.
Okay. It's not registering on the computer. Let me try to figure this out.
Wait a minute. Oh, I see what the problem is. I don't have enough items. Let me get more things, and I will be right back.
No problem. I will hold this stuff at the counter for you while you take a look.
Number 62. What does the woman ask? Number 63. Look at the graphic. Why is the gift card rejected? Number 64. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and chart.
Did you hear about the network closures next week?
Mr. Bronson got the email about this yesterday. They need to upgrade our network so we can update our software next month.
Oh, okay. But why would they put the second floor offline at 1 o'clock? They are usually so busy during that period. I don't understand why they would schedule it like that. They should do it on their lunch break.
Good point. You should go to talk to the manager. I'm sure he will agree with you, and then he can get the schedule changed.
Yeah, I will. I think I better tell him now so we can arrange it.
Number 65. What is happening next month? Number 66. Look at the graphic. Which department is on the second floor? Number 67. What does the man suggest the woman do? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and chart.
Hello, I'm traveling to Barcelona, Spain on business next month. I'd like to use my mileage points to upgrade my seat.
Of course. Can you please tell me your Gen Air membership number?
Okay, it's JA388739.
Give me a minute as I bring up your information. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have enough points to upgrade for this trip.
Oh, that's too bad. How many points do I need?
About 20,000 more points. You should have enough to upgrade after your trip to Spain, however.
Oh, that's so disappointing. I'll have to come to terms with waiting another few months before that upgrade then.
Number 68. Why does the woman call? Number 69. Look at the graphic. How many points does the woman currently have? Number 70. What does the man ask the woman to tell him?
Part 4. Directions. In Part 4 of the test, you will listen to 10 talks. Every talk will be followed by 3 questions about it. Each question will have 4 answer choices, marked A, B, C, and D. Each talk will be spoken only once and not written out. For each question, choose the answer choice that accurately answers it.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, my name is Rick Dunn. I was in your store today, and I'm worried I may have left my wallet there. Earlier today, I was in the home furniture section looking at some couches. I think my wallet may have slipped out of my pocket while sitting on one of the couches. If you could please look for it, I would really appreciate it. I'd like to stop by your store when you open it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I hope you have good news for me. My phone number is 023 555 6541. Thank you in advance.
Number 71. Who is the message probably for? Number 72. According to the speaker, when does he think he lost his wallet? Number 73. What does the speaker plan to do? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following instructions.
Welcome to the Gold Museum of Ancient Artifacts. I'll be your guide today for the Ancient Egypt exhibit. The majority of the artifacts you will see today are being put on public display for the first time. In particular, this exhibit features the everyday objects used by ancient Egyptian people. These items include jewelry, pots, and kitchen utensils. After this tour, you can purchase a book in our gift shop that includes photographs of the artifacts with more detailed background information explaining their origins.
Number 74. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 75. What is mentioned about the exhibit? Number 76. According to the speaker, how can listeners receive more information? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
Attention passengers. Our arrival in Chicago is expected to be somewhat behind schedule. Due to the heavy snowfall, our bus driver must use appropriate caution and drive at a slower speed. Therefore, we will probably be arriving an hour later than our scheduled arrival time, which was 5 p.m. Although these circumstances are out of our control, we do apologize for any inconvenience it may cause you. We'd like to remind passengers that this bus offers a free Wi-Fi connection. This is just one of the amenities that make riding with us more comfortable than with our competitors.
Number 77. What has caused the problem? Number 78. According to the speaker, when is the bus scheduled to arrive at the destination? Number 79. What does the bus provide to passengers? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following radio broadcast.
Good afternoon, dedicated listeners. You're listening to the weekly broadcast of World Table, the program that explores culinary traditions from all around the world. On today's show, our guest is Cindy Mills, a renowned documentary producer. Ms. Mills is going to speak about her new documentary, Food and Life of China. She produced the documentary while visiting traditional Chinese restaurants and interviewing chefs and restaurant patrons. If you visit the website at www.tmostation.com, you can view a trailer for the documentary.
Number 80. Who is being introduced? Number 81. What is the documentary about? Number 82. According to the speaker, what can listeners find on the website? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Great news, everybody. Quarterly profits are up 23%. The introduction of our new range of body washes has exceeded all of our expectations. Our other products have continued to sell well, particularly our facial creams and hand creams. Last month, our products were featured in En Vogue magazine, and they had a 3-page story on the quality of our manufacturing process. This must have helped with our sales increase. We're expecting more media exposure in the following months and the release of several new products. How about that? I'm proud of all the work you have put into this quarter. Let's keep it up.
Number 83. What type of products are being discussed? Number 84. According to the speaker, what happened last month? Number 85. What does the woman mean when she says,
How about that?
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to announce a few changes in our procedure that are designed to save us money. Firstly, we will no longer be sending statements to clients through the post. We'll be using email to send monthly statements. It is a simple procedure, and when the software is installed, I don't think you will need any training. The system is very straightforward. We are also renting out the catering room and installing some refrigerators in the cafeteria, so you will have to start bringing your own lunches to work.
Number 86. According to the speaker, why are changes being made? Number 87. What does the speaker imply when he says,
when the software is installed, I don't think you will need any training.
Number 88. What does the speaker tell the listeners they will have to start bringing to work? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Julia. This is Frank Walton from Human Resources. We need to post an ad this week for a new dental assistant. A colleague told me you are really good at making job application ads. Have you seen the criteria for the dental assistant position? This is my first time recruiting new staff, so I'm a little unfamiliar with some of the questions. I would really appreciate it if you could come by my office today and teach me the criteria. Thanks.
Number 89. What position is being advertised? Number 90. What does the man imply when he asks,
have you seen the criteria for the dental assistant position?
Number 91. Why does the man want to meet the woman? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following telephone message and chart.
Hi, this message is for Ronald Benson. My name is Stuart Lawson, the manager at Rosewood Printing Company. We just received an online order from you for 2,000 wedding invitations with lace and gold fabric wrappings. I'm calling just to confirm your order is for 2,000 invitations and not 200. It is unusual to get such a large order, so I just want to make sure it is correct. Please call me back to confirm when you have a chance. We will not proceed with the order until you confirm. Also, if you're planning such a large event, we have an excellent planner in the office named Schubert Mendez. If you want to speak with him, just ask for extension 12 when you call to confirm. I will make sure he gives you a free consultation.
Number 92. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 93. Why most likely is the speaker calling? Number 94. Look at the graphic. Who can give the listener planning advice? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following radio broadcast and chart.
Hi, everybody. This is The Late Shift with Joey Denton on Freenet Radio. Today, we have George Farrelly in the studio to talk about his hit new album, which has been #1 on the charts for 6 weeks. Earlier today, George was telling me how his album was heavily influenced by his recent move to London and the growing rock and roll scene there. You can definitely hear the British influence in the title track, Frankly Speaking. Coming up next, we will discuss George's up-and-coming marriage to his longtime girlfriend, Cindy Pullman. Thanks for joining us today, George.
Number 95. Look at the graphic. What is the name of the guest's new album? Number 96. What does the speaker say influences the guest's music? Number 97. What will the guest most likely do next? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following introduction and chart. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the retirement celebration of our longtime president, Mr. Zhang. Mr. Zhang has served as president for the last 22 years and has helped build our business from its humble beginnings to a Fortune 500 company. It's a pleasure to host this special event in the famous Gloria Westwood Ballroom. I consider it an indication of the success we have experienced. My name is Bob Hopkins, and I've worked for Mr. Zhang for over 20 years. I consider him to be one of the most talented, honest, and hardworking people I know, and I feel privileged to call him my friend. So with no further ado, please put your hands together for Mr. Zhang. Number 98. Look at the graphic. What floor are they on? Number 99. What is the reason for the celebration? Number 100. Who is Mr. Hopkins?
No, I just want that link. Copy it. Right, shall we go for break? Okay, so next section is that reading test. Okay, so shall we go for break for 10 minutes first? Okay, 10 and 15. All right, everybody, are you ready for second part, right? Reading comprehension. Okay, so for a reading test, right, for the TOEIC, so what you need to do is that you have to checklist the important aspect of a reading skills, right? So basically for a reading test, what you have to be master in the skills, that the first one is that speed reader, right? Speed reader meaning that in 1 minute you have to handle the test or reading test, okay? So including read the passage, also the question type here, and you are asked to do just only 1 minute in each question. Okay, so for reading comprehension in some part, for example, like meaning interpretation, reading comprehension, comprehensive understanding about the text, right? What you need to do is that you have to stick with that paragraph and try to catch the main idea first, just because it's most common question for the reading test. Also, you need to summarize the idea in each paragraph, which is really important to get a very good score in the reading test. Just because for the TOEIC test, I think they're gonna have like a half and a half in this section. So if you cannot even complete it, you might be not get a good score here. Also, the way that you have to understand the word in context. Okay, basically it's all about like a synonym, right? Synonymous word or antonym, opposite word meaning, right? But I can say that if you have a chunk of word or even lots of vocabulary here, you can handle the test properly. Also, the detailed information would be a key. Basically, just make sure that you reread the text type again and again for the reading test, just because it's not that hard. Just reread again and try to match into the question type. That's perfectly fine. Also, reading strategy, title, heading, things like that, right? Since this is the relevant information from the reading. And the last one is that inference and implication, which is really important for reading too. I would suggest that you have to see the question type first and then look back into the reading text and try to match the word that is company together. Yeah. Okay, shall we start for the first question here? For the reading tip and strategy here, I just want all of you do skimming and scanning here. For skimming, right, just look at the specific information, which is a heading, right, title or topic sentence in each reading type. And also you have to do scanning here, just because in each paragraph has the main point or keyword or main idea, right? Just look at the first sentence and the last sentence here. First sentence, also the details supporting for the topic sentence here. And try to finish in each paragraph in order to make sure that you can, get the main idea, right? In each paragraph again. All right, so shall we start for the first one? Why did Mr. Pearson write this letter? A, to ask about the vacant position, to submit proposal, to recommend a former staff, or also to gather data. So what you need to do is that look back into the reading text again. I'm writing on behalf of understand, recently apply, position. This one would be like a letter of recommendation, right? Recommend someone to a job application here. So the answer we go for recommend former staff member for a job. Okay, everyone type C for me, please. C, D, Cเข้ามาเลยฮะgood นะใครพิมพ์ C ได้ A ใครอยากได้ A นะ All right, so for second question, right, which is not mentioned about Mr. Glover? She has excellent communication skills. She was promoted to the level of supervisor. Similar software analytic too are capable of working with other. So for this question, right, not mentioned, meaning that you have to specify the detailed information in each paragraph, okay? So we have to see mention on that those skill, right? Just because we look at so this kind of question, and what you need to do for this kind of question, you have to checklist between yes or no or right or wrong, right? Just checklist like 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So look back into, look at this kind of paragraph, okay. So duties including research data, performing analyze using software, right? And Excel, executive various level of client, blah, 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 and working alone or part of a team. All right, so what you need to do is that try to simplify this kind of word into your own understanding. So, okay, so we call paraphrasing here. Excellent communication skill, that's correct. Promoted. Similar software analytical tools, technology, right? Correct. And then the last one is that working alone or working with others, correct. So the answer is not mentioned here, is that was promoted. The answer will go for B boy. Type B for me, please.พิมพ์เข้ามาเลยนะครับจะได้ปิดไวๆ3 โมงเลิกนะAll right, good. Next text message, right? So for this kind of text, right, we call message chain or conversation, right? But in a form of written text, or we can, let's say, line or something like that, right? Messenger. So what you need to do is that try to focus on the purpose of the text and try to understand the conversation or agree or disagree, this kind of thing. So it might be a little bit spoken language for this kind of text, right? Okay, good. It's informal, basically. Yeah. So for this question, right, what is most likely to Mr. Wan want to do, right? Look at some minivan. Try to catch the keyword first. Minivan, right? Dealership, try out vehicle, try something, and then send payment. Is that send payment or pick some mechanical test result? Okay, so just focus on van first, what they are asked to do in this message chain, right? Van here. I saw your advertisement of minivan and I'm looking for something that side. So meaning that try to buy or try to, get something here. Sorry. Look for some minivan at the dealership would be the answer here. A. A. Good. Next, so what does the Mr. Lopez mean when she write? So, okay, when she write what? That will do, right? So meaning here is kind of like so conversational message, right? Conversational purposes. So meaning that agree or disagree, satisfy, completed errands, available specific time, or even certain vehicle work. So when you see this kind of possible answer here, you have to eliminate those choices, right? By comparing to the text here. Okay, good. Okay, I'll be there at 10:30. This work for you? So Lopez say, that will do. I can say that for this one, right, is that they agree with specific time or they're available at that specific time. Is that right? So the answer will go for available at that specific time. C cat here. Type C for me, please. Right, so to those of you who just really want to extend for this course, I'm going to encourage to take the real test and then submit the score to me. 700 above. It's not that hard for all of you. Yeah. One more reading test for today's class. I'm going to let you understand the tip strategy for a reading test first, just because it is crucial to get a very impressive score, right? So first of all, just skimming and scanning first, just because I think the first one is that the tip and strategy that you have to handle the test in time. Skim and scan. Skim for the topic sentence or the headline, right? And then scan for the main idea. Okay, so when it comes to scanning, right, you have to be quick and then just glance for a specific word, right? For example, like the first sentence here, we would like to invite our Groveland resident to become member of public library, blah, 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 follow procedure below the received library. So the keyword here is that, let's say the notification or notice for resident in that specific community to understand the way to use some kind of procedure in the library or facility, right? Things like that, okay. Once you understand the keyword or let's say like main idea in each paragraph, right? In each paragraph first, and try to look at the question, okay? And then try to move again and again. So what we do for a reading test, we have to focus on the question type first and see the relevant information in order to get the right answer, okay? So who would be most interested in this notice? Member of public library, staff application desks, people who wish to borrow books, or all resident. So here we can see like the intended message here is for residents, right? So the answer will go for the resident here. So everyone type D for me, please. D. Okay, so for this one is quite a little bit complicated, but I can say you can handle it. Next, what will not be possible 2 working days after submitting the application here? A, reserving books. B, by picking up a card. C, checking book availability online or even changing a PIN number. Not mentioned. Again, if you do this kind of test, just checklist correct or wrong, right? Okay, let's say reserving books, picking up a card, or checking book availability online, or changing a PIN number. So we can focus or freeze the paragraph, this paragraph, right, within 2 working days, just because the question asks something related to 2 working days here. All right, so you will receive a library barcode member via email, enabling you to place reservation database because collecting your card. Before collecting your card here is a keyword, okay, keyword here. So it's not working, right, for 2 working days. Second, PIN place reservation and access to your record online. Default PIN number is the last 4 digits for your telephone number. A different number please do on application form. So this one is you can do PIN, right? You can get a PIN or password here. That's it. And also your card will be available for collection branch library. Collecting your card. So when you're picking a card, it doesn't work for these questions, all right? Reserving book correct, checking book online correct, pin number correct. So the answer will go for B boy. B không là hết? B. And next one, right? Maybe the last question here. Try to focus on the question type first, just because we can save time and you can get the right answer from the given text here, okay? According to the notice, what special condition applies to the children? Special condition and then children. So the keyword would be like this, right? Need an adult, must wait until they are 18, must get permission and then sign a form. That's it. So what we need to see is that this one, if you are under the age of 18, we require parents' guardian signature on a permission. Again, we require parents' guardian signature or on a permission, meaning that they have to get permission from their parents here. Let's see the answer. C cat, is that right? Type C for me, please. Yeah, good. Okay, so this is all about reading tip and reading strategy for final exam, right? I'm going to summarize the reading tip and strategy for all of you again, right? First of all, just using skimming and scanning for specific detail first, skimming for the heading or title, scanning for the detail or specific information in that given text, okay? After that, you have to phrase or lock the sentence or even a paragraph in order to make sure that you get the main idea in each paragraph, right? And then try to make sure by looking at those question type first, 1, 2, 3, 4, or even A, B, C, D, right? And then try to match the similar word or synonym. Or even if you can do, you can do paraphrasing skill by understand the text first, understand in each paragraph, and then try to simplify your own word or your own understanding here. It might be work for all of you for reading test. And also just make sure that you have a chunk of vocabulary in the business context. And if you can expand your vocabulary through synonyms, antonym, root prefixes, or suffixes here, it would be great for all of you too. And also, I understand that for this kind of question, it's not that let's say like the answer must be fixed into the text, right? So just focus on the text and then try to answer in each question orderly and properly. Yep. That's all about reading tip and strategies. So here, your work or your homework is that you have to review this just because it might be seen on your final exam, right? Try to practice first, and then I'm going to send you the answer key later, right? For this one, 8, 9, 10, okay? This one too, again, try to understand the text first and then try to do the question. Yeah, this is the summary. And if you are going to do the, the test, right? The real test, you can review from part 5 too, just because, yeah, it's all about the test here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So if we move to the last section for today, class, it's all about vocabulary here. Understood? If you understand what I'm saying, just type Yes, for me, please. All right, so for the last section for today class, I'm going to let you find the words, the words that mean similarity. All right, stationary, specify, spacious, subscribe, strategically, right? Subsidiary, subsidized, okay, charted, suitability, suspicious, and then surrounding. Again, so you can see and then write into chair 5. Let me check, let me see. Okay, done, right? Just responsible for your number here, and then try to generate as much as possible for the synonym. Right, and then next vocabulary expansion here is that temporarily, terminate, terrible, theoretical, through, traditionally, tremendous, triumph, transformation, and then turned over. Good. And moving to next is that, so we're gonna have like unconditional, unfortunately, unspoiled, unfavorable, upcoming, vacancy, vaccinations, valuable, vary, and then vendor. Next, so for this one, it's maybe the last set of vocabulary here. Variant, withdrawal, workplace, wholesales, warning, wordless, yield, walk away, yearly, and then zero. And the last one is that before we go, right? So I'm going to let you create a meaningful sentence here. Just choose only one of 10 based on your last number. do business, do nothing, do someone a favor, do the cooking, do the housework, do the shopping, do the washing up, do your best, do your hair, and then do your homework. That's it. All right, just finish the creating meaningful sentence here and also vocabulary expansion with synonyms, right? Okay, so I think it's all enough for all of you for today's class. I'm going to say that, so next week, we are going to do on-site classes, right? And then next week for the whole November, and make sure again that 28th of November, you are asked to do your final, take have a final test on site. Okay, and see you next week. Bye bye. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.